Say hello, Deborah. Thank you. Brandon, thank you so much for the follow. I see you. Have a good, blessed day. You too, my friend. Be safe today. So, exercise literally changes your brain chemistry. And this is not, I'm not saying, this is scientific information. You can go and search this and see if I'm telling you a lie. Because I'm not lying to you. Nope. So exercise reduces your stress hormone, right? It reduces it. So if you are stressed, mental health, this is why I do a lot. Why I do this. Exercise literally changes your brain. It absolutely changes your brain. Absolutely. Why do you think doctors everywhere tell their patient, how often do you exercise? On every single health form that you fill out in the doctor's office, the question is, how often do you work out? It's on every single form that you fill out. If it wasn't important, we as a healthcare, because I'm in healthcare, we wouldn't ask you if it wasn't important. It's important to move your body. So we know if you're having certain pains, it's because you're not working out. We know if something else is going on in your body, it's because you're not eating right. Like, we ask these questions for a reason. Exercise changes your brain chemistry. Okay, Miss Denise, thank you so much. It changes your brain chemistry. So it reduces stress, right? It increases your serotonin. It increases. So what is serotonin? For those of you who don't know what serotonin is. Serotonin is your happy hormone, along with dopamine. So these are hormones inside of your body that's produced naturally, that when you exercise, it increases that hormone production. So serotonin and dopamine. So again, me, as healthcare professionals, we ask our patients, have you been exercising? Especially if you're in the mental health field, we ask our patients, have you been exercising? Because it absolutely changes the way that you feel and the way that you think, right? So that's why a lot of people call exercising their therapy, right? Some people just go to the gym because that's their happy place. Some people will go to the gym and just sit on a machine. Just sit there. Why? Because they're taking in the sounds of the machine clanging. They're taking in the sounds of the bar hitting each other. They're taking in they're just taking it all in. So when you see someone sitting there at the gym, don't laugh. Don't laugh. They're there for a reason. Yes. Miss Tatiana said it definitely does. It changes you, right? It changes a lot. People, and I'll use another example. And unfortunately, this happens way too many times, right? So I have a best friend, right? And she's been my friend for years. She got married, right? And she stopped talking to me because she's married, which is fine, right? We used to work out all the time. She got married, she stopped. Now, he moved out, they're separated. She comes back, wants to be my friend again, which is fine. Yeah, I miss you. You were my best friend. Let's be friends again. But then one thing she said to me, she said, you know what, Audrey? I miss working out. Because when I was working out, I was happy. And she said she forgot how happy she was just moving her body. So before she was married, she was like 110 pounds. She is 282 pounds right now. 282 pounds. Hey, Boss G, how you doing? 282 pounds. And you know why? She became complacent. She became comfortable. Thank you, Boss G. She became comfortable, complacent, and just stagnant, right? So because of that, her health suffered, her mental health suffered, right? Her body suffered, and she lost herself. I don't know what happened. It's not my place to ask. But what the conversation was about how exercise in the past, it saved her life. Yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day too, Boss G. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. It changed her life completely, right? So she said to me, Audrey, I want to work out again. I want to exercise. I want to feel like myself again. I miss feeling. And it's unfortunate that sometimes people who get divorced fall into fitness. Why does that happen? I don't know. I've never been married. I don't know. But I do know that fitness, exercising, does make you feel better. It makes you feel better. It fills something. And now she can't stop exercising. She loves it. She loves it. So what I want you to understand is that exercising is not just to look a certain way. It's a way of life. So we talked about maintaining weight. We talked about energy. We talked about physical fitness. And we talked about mental health. Now we're going to talk a little bit about what it does long term. Hey, Chocolate, how you doing? Now we're going to talk about what exercise does long term, right? Just like you doing, hey everyone, Chocolate Diva 21 says, hey, go ahead and say hello to Miss Chocolate Diva. Nice to have you. So now, what is the end game? What are you getting from exercise? I'm so glad you inspired your friend to come back. Great story. Thank you. And she's so much happier now. So think long term, right? You're exercising, right? You've gotten all these things together. Your health, your mental health, your physical fitness, your weight, right? What else can we do long term? Now, this is also a big one. Long term. So regular exercises. Now we're going to talk a little bit about health, right? So I'm a healthcare provider, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about health. I'm not going to go into full detail, right? But I'm going to tell you what exercise does for you on a metabolic level, right? On a metabolic level. So, exercise. And we talked about what the doctors always ask you when you go see a doctor. Have you been exercising, right? Exercise lowers your risk of heart disease. It lowers your risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, and certain types of cancers. Now, let me tell you something. Let me make a full disclosure. Some people will still get sick because that's inevitable. We are human beings. We're people. However, it lowers the risk. So I want to be an osteoporosis. Let me just throw that out there too. Because as women, as we get older, our bone density decreases, right? It gets lower, right? So one thing we say to our patients in the hospital, we say, don't fall. That's what we tell our patients. Do not fall. Because if you fall when you're older, it's over. It is over. Now, if you've been exercising for a long time, right? It reduces your risk of falling. So for example, here's another example for me. I've been doing step aerobics for a long time, right? I've been stepping, so we step up on the thing, step down. I've been stepping for years, right? So my feet know where to go if I'm stepping up on something and I step down. So I was walking, right, on the street. And there was this big behind crack on the floor, on the ground, and I didn't see it, y'all. I didn't see it. So when I stepped on that thing, my foot went like that, right? It's gonna tell me my thing. Well, how is there's no activity? So I was walking on this crack, y'all. My foot stepped on it and went like this. Now, as soon as my brain heard, felt, saw my foot go like this, I immediately stepped back, stepped over, and come down. I basically did a step move right there on the street. And I wasn't thinking about it. It just happened. And that one little move helped me from twisting my ankle. Hi, Yellow Man Reed. Good afternoon. How are you? That move saved my life. And the first thing I said to myself was, oh, thank God I can step. Thank God if I didn't step, if I didn't know how to step, my foot would not have been able to save me because I didn't think about it. My body just took over and said, oh, wait, no, we're about to fall. Get back on track. And that is one reason why I exercise, because my body will protect me in the long term. So that's what you want. You want to lift and exercise for the rest of your life. Now, we talk a little bit about adding years, right? Adding years to your life, right? So would you rather, right? Would you rather add years to your life or add life to your years? Exercising helps you balance out your life. Ultimately helps you balance out your life. Balance out your bone health, right? Hey, Dollar Bell, Yellow Man. Hey, thank you for liking the live. I see you. So as you age, you want to exercise, right? So basically, ultimately, you are investing in yourself. You're investing in yourself. So you know how you take your money and you put it into an investment and it grows every single year? This is what exercise does for you. You put it in and it just keeps building up, because then when you get older, you start getting back on your investments. You're gonna reap the rewards of your investment because you've been putting in the work year after year after year after year after year. So yeah, you want to look good? I'm all for it. I'm your personal trainer. I'm going to help you look the way you want. But I'm going to help you live healthy for the rest of your life. That's what I'm here for. So in closing, since we talked about all that, how are we going to wrap this up, right? Weight control, right? Thank you for the rose, Yellow Man. I see you. I appreciate you. Weight control, fitness, energy, mental health, long-term health, all the things we talked about, you're most welcome. Thank you, love. Exercise is way more than the scale. My call to action. What do I want from you? What do I want you to do? Right? This is what I want you to do. I want you to treat yourself with love and affection. And how are you going to do that? By exercising and moving your body. I'm not asking you to do, thank you for the follow, Yellow Man. I'm not asking you to do anything crazy. I'm just asking you to thank you for the heart me. I'm just asking you to get up and move. That's it. That's it. And the more that you do it is the more you're going to want to do it. You're going to be like, listen, I got to do it tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, because I feel so good. I feel so good. That's what I wanted to tell you, team. Why exercise is so important to you to do. I want you to keep that up. I want you to keep moving. I am your health, your wellness, and fitness content live host and creator, and my goal is to help you reach yours. So I'm about to sign off, but before I close, do you have any questions for me? Do you have anything you want to ask me? I will be on again, maybe later on tonight. I will be on this week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be talking a little bit more about exercising. We'll talk about nutrition. We'll talk about what to look for when you eat. We'll talk about how to hit your body weight goals. We'll talk about how to exercise, what to use. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That was so beautiful. Thank you. We're going to talk about all those things, how to build muscle, how to tone. That was absolutely beautiful, sis. Oh, thank you so much. We're going to talk about all those things, and I'll be right here to help you through it all. All right? Thank you so much for joining me. All of you. Before I go, I like to always give the names. John, thank you. Tatiana, Yellow Man Reed, Mama B, David, Brandon, Vlog, My Trip. Thank you all for tapping, for sharing, for commenting, for gifting. Whatever you've done, I really, really appreciate it. Awesome. I love your energy. Thank you. I love it here. Thank you, Ms. Denise. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. And I look forward to seeing you again. Have a wonderful day, team.